What's going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. Week 16, the Minnesota Vikings at my Green Bay Packers. It's been a lot of odds going into this matchup. As you guys know, Kirk Cousins for the Minnesota Vikings. The most noticeable had tested positive for COVID and is basically out. Now, the new rules, which actually benefit unvaccinated and vaccinated players, is that they only have to be in isolation for 5 days, but they have to get cleared by a doctor, as well as then have, no real symptoms still being shown. But it's better than it was originally, because a week ago it was 10 days. Automatically, no questions asked for an unvaccinated player. Vaccinated player needed two positive or not positive, two negative clears of tests for COVID in a 24-hour span, but that's now different now. But Kirk Cousins tested positive yesterday, so there's no mathematical odds he could play. And that's mostly been the talk the past couple days about this game, when, it really should be about talk about Green Bay trying to lock up the number one seed. Everyone's talking about this whole, about the Vikings playoffs chances. And I'm saying, guys, we're trying to get our revenge on these guys for the referees basically handing them the game last time with them taking away the interception, which was clearly an interception, because the week earlier, Kevin King got the exact same type of interception, where the ball then came out after he went to the ground, after he took 2 steps and he made a football move, and then it came out, even though, again, the ball never hit the ground, and that was the same thing with Savage pass. It never actually hit the damn ground. Therefore, it should have been an interception, and the Packers would have had the ball. They would have drove down. They would have won the game with the field goal. So the referees cheated us right there. People are talking about, well, what the Vikings can do, and I'm thinking, guys, Green Bay lost the game because Aaron Rodgers was out with COVID. Okay, we lost the game. All right, it was a 13-7. We would have easily won that game with Aaron in the lineup, and our defense played our ass off in that game, but it wasn't good enough because Jordan Love just wasn't ready, and he's not really that good of a quarterback. At least as of right now, he's not. He proved that he wasn't ready. And it showed with his poor play. But we got guys on COVID too. Not the quarterback, obviously, but we got people on COVID as well. So it's hell, we've been strung with a crap load of injuries. And obviously a couple weeks ago we played Baltimore, and they had that Huntley guy in there, and he almost got us. So no, I don't see that. I look at this as, no matter who the quarterback is for the Minnesota Vikings, they still got Cook in there. We still gotta stop the run against them. Because been quite shaky with the run stop as of late. And Cook's gonna be eating a lot of carries this week with not having a starting quarterback out there. But the way I look at this is, Green Bay's just got to go out there and we got to do our thing. We got to, play good offense, obviously play good defense. We got to really kind of show people where we're at, because, like I said, I believe that we need to win our next 2 games. I don't think the Cowboys are going to lose to the Cardinals, though I kind of hope the Cardinals do win now. But the way the Cardinals have been struggling as of late, not just one win, they've just overall not looked good, especially with the Lions. Um, we, as a team right now, just need to win out. That's basically where I believe we as a team right now have to, go into that expectation, because every team we have a tiebreaker over that has a chance to get the number one seed, except the Dallas Cowboys. And not that we can't go to Dallas and beat them. Aaron has done it before. But I think it would be better for us to get the home field. Our team is getting better. Alexander's coming back. I don't know if he's starting this week, but he is definitely going to be back either this week or next week, because he was activated this week. And I believe if we can just truck out the next 2 weeks and win, decisively or not, I think our team going into the playoffs is going to be a far better team in the playoffs, because we're getting healthy. Our team has been banged up all year, but we're making up for it because our defense is still playing really good. As of late, they've improved since the beginning. Because the beginning of the year, our defense was trash. Our defense was literally trash against that the Saints team, when we lost to the Saints an eternity ago, and then even against the Lions the first time. We played good on offense, but it wasn't until that second half where our defense started to look a little better. And the week's been going on. Obviously, Aaron has been able to bail us out on win these, the earlier games. But as that has been going on, our defense started to play a lot better. And so our defense is a little better now, and has been dominant in certain weeks. But then also there's been some weeks where it's been off. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is, like I said, we have to win this game and then beat Detroit in Detroit. That's the way to get the home field, prevent the Cowboys from getting it. Get that bye from the wild card round and go right to the divisional round. I think in the divisional round, if we get that bye, we're going to be a lot more prepared for whoever we go up against. So, it's very important right now. It is a very, very important next 2 weeks, especially this week. No matter who the quarterback is for Minnesota, you can't take him for granted. You can't take these for granted and just assume that we're going to dominate the sky, though I hope we do. But we cannot jinx it, guys. We cannot jinx this. Aaron Rodgers got to play his game, and we got to play our game as an offense and a defense and beat these guys and then go to Detroit and beat them. Because I believe that that's what we're going to have to do to get home field throughout. That's just how I see it, guys. That is just how I see it right now. That's the key. That is the key to this game. Devin Cook, stopping him, because that's who they're going to go to mostly. We got the weather. The Vikings aren't used to the weather because they have a dome, as you guys know. They don't play in cold weather because they have the dome. So there's going to be kind of an advantage there for Green Bay if it starts snowing. But yeah, guys, it's very crucial not to take these guys for granted and, get a revenge win, because we got cheated last time against these guys, and beat them and then go to Detroit and beat them. It's just basically how we have to approach this. It's very important. And we're down to the wire. We're down to the wire. We could officially eliminate the Vikings from the playoffs. And honestly, the Vikings, like I said, they're not a good team. If you can't beat a football team that quarterback threw 3 interceptions in for, and you still lose that game, you shouldn't be in the playoffs. They lost to the Rams, and Matthew Stafford, who is a mediocre quarterback in my opinion, he cannot make the big plays. He cannot make the big plays when it matters the most. And he threw 3 interceptions to the Vikings, and the Vikings still lost to the Rams. That is pathetic. Matthew Stafford, 8 of 9 years, had Calvin Johnson, Megatron, one of the greatest, if not one of the best wide receivers out there. There's probably only a few others you can name on him, and yet he, as a quarterback, still could not be elite with someone who was getting double covered and triple covered at times. Calvin Johnson, to me, has never been a good quarterback. He's been always considered to me mediocre, and he's showing it in the Rams. Sometimes he has some good games, but then he has, against the good teams, he doesn't seem to always be at the best. I'm not worried about Matthew Stafford or the Rams. I think if we play the Rams, I think in the playoffs, I think we're going to beat them again. We already beat them once in Green Bay. I think we beat them again. Stafford is, like I said, Stafford's not a good quarterback. He's not. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but he's not. He's not an elite franchise quarterback. He isn't. And to think that he is just ridiculous at this point. And right now, like I said, it's simple. Beat the Vikings, go to Detroit, beat Detroit, get the home field. The key to the victory is, like I said, try to rattle the quarterback early. I don't know what their game plan is for passing it with the quarterback they're going to have out there. But rattle them early. Obviously, make sure to stop the run, which probably is going to be the more emphasis on the game. Is trying to stop Cook first, but try to rattle this quarterback early and try to get some points early on. That's what I'd say. I'd say do that, and I think we're gonna be in good shape. So that's my take. And a key to victory: go Pack, go! Comment, rate if you like this video or my other videos. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell for all the latest content, and that's about it, guys. I'm the SS Ultimate Go Commander. Peace. Go Pack, go!